And we stay with Syria. The first trucks of aid entered the besieged Syrian town of Madaya on Monday, where more than 24 people have reportedly starved to death, as the UN called for over 400 to be evacuated for medical treatment. The Syrian Arab Red Crescent said 44 trucks loaded with food and other aid entered the rebel-held town. Tamar Aziv has the latest.
An aid convoy entered the besieged Syrian town of Madaya on Monday, where thousands are trapped, and the United Nations say people are starving to death. Red Crescent trucks carrying food and medical supplies traveling with UN vehicles entered Madaya as part of an agreement between warring sides. At least 10 people are said to have died of starvation in the town, and activists say some inhabitants have been reduced to eating leaves.
I spoke to a father of 5 kids in Madaya, and he said, like, we don't have any food. And they said, look, I heard you are eating grass. He said, yes, that was in the past, a few days ago. We don't have a grass anymore because of the snow, the grass gone. And I said, like, what are you eating? He said, literally, we boil water and we add some black peppers, salt, and some spices to make a meal for our kids. We don't have anything.
The UN said another convoy simultaneously entered 2 Shiite villages, Al-Fuwa and Kafraya, in the northwestern province of Idlib. Madaya is besieged by pro-Syrian government forces, while the 2 villages in Idlib province are encircled by rebels fighting the Syrian government. The blockade of Madaya has become a focal issue for Syrian opposition leaders, who told a UN envoy last week they wouldn't take part in talks with the government slated for later this month until it and other sieges are lifted. The US on Monday stated that it's pressing for full access to Madaya.
Well, we need full access, and that's what we agreed on in the ISSG meeting in New York and the UN Security Council. And we're raising it with all parties right now. We're pressing for it very hard. It has to happen.
The nearly 5-year-old war in Syria has killed 250,000 people and left millions displaced in and outside of the country.